1.
Being a lawyer.
2.
Being a doctor.
3. Yeah, that's it.
Don't be a sheep. I can't work under pressure.
Hush, calm, breathe. And that's because I really thought about what is good for me. Hi guys, I'm Maddie and welcome back and welcome to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be helping those of you who are struggling to decide what GCSE subjects or options to take. Now choosing your GCSEs may seem like such an important thing, you might be freaking out and you may be like,
oh my god, it's the first proper decision I've ever done in my life. I had to start adulting out, what am I going to do?
but honestly, calm down, okay? Calm down. It's honestly not the end of the world. Yes, choosing your subjects at GCSE are still important because ultimately those are kind of the subjects that you're kind of narrowing down your interest in, and it may kind of influence the career you go into in the future. So yes, they are important, but honestly, GCSEs are not the end of the world. So please don't be like 14-year-old Maddie who was so scared and terrified of kind of making her first little footstep into that adult world. Which is why I decided to make this video right here to kind of help you out into picking the right subjects for you, but kind of reassuring you that it's honestly not the end of the world and just calm down, okay? And I can guarantee that after watching this video you'll be kind of more calm, more stress-free, and you'll probably have a really good idea of what subjects you want to pick. But before we get started, I make educational content, some uni vlogs, some lifestyle vlogs, and 1 or 2 travel vlogs, so if that's the type of content you'd love to see, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you like it. So for my point number 1, make sure you're choosing subjects that are good for you. Yes, by all means go and get the advice from your teachers, your parents. If your school is lucky enough to have a kind of careers advisor, definitely go to them for advice. They'll kind of speak to you, you know, what are your interests, and kind of get you thinking by yourself what you really see yourself kind of doing in the future and help you decide that way. So careers advisors are really good people to go to for advice, but also teachers are very good because they kind of know you, they know how well you do academically in their particular subject, and they may be able to advise you if they believe that you will do well in this GCSE, if you'll enjoy that particular GCSE. So teachers are also very good. Parents, yes, they're really good as well. They were probably in the exact same position as you when they were choosing their GCSEs, so they may have a really good insight as to how they pick their subjects and all that good stuff. However, asking parents might be a little
Risky.
because they tend to want the best for you and they're happy if you're happy. So asking them, I found this at least was kind of, oh, what makes you happy? You know, do what makes you happy. And they didn't really have an opinion because they didn't want to enforce their opinion that I may not like or that might not be the best thing for me. Also, if you have Asian or Hispanic parents, they're probably going to want you to take subjects that would lead you into the handful of careers that they believe exist, which include 1.
Being a lawyer.
2.
Being a doctor.
3. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, parents could be a good source of information, but you know,
Proceed with caution.
now another thing is to also not choose a subject because you like the teacher in that subject or because your friends are doing it and you want to be with your friends in the same classes as they are, and they say one thing and they want to do this and they know exactly what they do with their life and you know they're sorted and you just envy that. So you just want to jump on the bandwagon with them and just join them in all their lessons.
But honestly,
Trust me.
That is not a great idea. Your friends are most likely going to want to do something very different in the future compared to you, so please don't let them influence you. And basically I just really want to emphasize this:
don't be a sheep.
and follow everyone else. Oh my god guys, I think I've decided I'm gonna do history, art and drama. Who's with me?
Me.
Now for my point number
2.
please pick subjects that you are good at, that you really like and enjoy, that you like revising for them, because it's kind of a logical thought that follows from this, that if you like these subjects and you are good at them, you are going to
Love.
going through all those lessons and you're going to enjoy doing the work, and it also means you're not going to
Dread.
going to school every single day and turning up to those lessons. You know, it'll keep you motivated for your GCSEs. Also, since you love these subjects so much, it's probably going to motivate you to work harder, and it's probably going to result you in getting really good grades, or the best possible GCSE grade you can come out with. Now, for point number 3,
3.
look at the syllabus or the mark scheme of every single subject. So let's say you're a person who hates exams, who hates essays,
I can't work under pressure.
and you probably want to pick subjects that have more coursework than exams in them. So subjects like art, drama, that kind of stuff. Maybe kind of more of your forte and more of your comfort zone, and you know you would actually do quite a lot better if you went for these types of subjects. Now, we're moving on to point number
4.
start thinking about your career.
Maddie, what are you talking about? I'm too young. I'm only 14. I'm not ready for this adult stuff. How am I going to cope with all the responsibility?
Hush, calm, breathe. Honestly, it's never too early to start thinking about a career or what you want to do in the future. Yes, please don't feel pressure that you need to know exactly what you want to be, you know, the exact company you want to work for, the exact job area, you need to know what degree you want to do. Yes, that's great if you already have that in mind at, you know, such a young age. It will really help you when deciding your GCSEs. But if you have no clue, it's honestly fine, but it doesn't harm you in starting to think about it, because most of the time the subjects you pick at GCSE are kind of going to decide what A-level subjects you do. The gap between A-level and GCSE is quite big, so picking an A-level that you've never done before and you haven't done at GCSE is quite
risky.
So you're most likely going to pick A-levels that you've already done at GCSEs, and A-levels, as we all know, are going to depict what degree you do at university. So in a way, it kind of all starts at GCSEs, what kind of doors are going to be open for you in the future and that kind of stuff. So it is important to have kind of an idea of what career or what industry you want to work in the future. So for example, if you pick single science at GCSE, that already means you can't pick a science at A-level, meaning you can't do any science or kind of STEM related subjects at university. So that's already closing down many doors for you. Now, for my final point, it is
Very
important to strike a balance. So have kind of varied GCSE options. And no, this is not to please teachers, you know, that they always say, oh, please have a varied options, please do my subject kind of thing, you know. No. This is simply to keep your doors open in the future. Even if you're already firm in what type of career you want in the future, something like that, you may change your mind. You honestly may change your mind. I mean, I changed my mind. I wanted to do engineering. I was so set that I wanted to do engineering when I was doing my GCSEs. But look at me now. I'm studying an economics degree and I'm doing internships in finance and all that stuff. And I never imagined myself doing that back then. So please keep your mind open to different options. And also, on the other hand, if you have absolutely no idea what kind of career you want to do in the future, then you most definitely have to strike a balance in those GCSE options. And by striking a balance, I mean, yes, you may well have kind of an art subject, so like an art, drama, I don't know, music, but it's also good to have alongside this subjects from other areas. So for example, humanities, you may want to pick as well history or geography or RS. It's important to have an essay subject that's separate from English to show that you can also write about other stuff. You know, you can communicate differently, you can write conclusions in a different way than what's required to in English. So please make sure to strike a balance. Now for the last part, I just kind of want to go through the subjects I picked, my thought process when I was picking them, because I actually went like full circle when picking my GCSEs. I was so indecisive because, like everyone else, I was just really nervous that if I didn't pick wisely, then too many doors might close. So I just kind of want to share this little anecdote for those of you who are in the same position right now. So basically, my little GCSE story is that pretty much all my life, everyone always told me, oh, you're really good at art, you should really do art, you know, you're really creative, kind of go down that career path, it will really suit you. And this is because, yes, I kind of enjoyed it as a hobby to kind of draw and things like that. But honestly, when it came down to actually picking GCSE options, I did not pick art. And that is because I really thought about it to myself. Like, am I actually going to enjoy art as a GCSE subject? Or is it going to bring so much stress for me and pressure that I'm actually going to lose my love for art? You know, what type of career do I want in the future? At the time, I was kind of certain I wanted to go into engineering. So I thought doing art, that might take way too much time considering I've already put down triple science because I really want to do engineering. And yes, it's kind of a hobby of mine, but it's not really adding to my potential future career. And then my other options I did was history, French, business studies, and obviously triple science. So the triple science one, that was kind of easy because I kind of wanted to do some sort of engineering in the future. And I also love the sciences. When it came to history I actually kind of hated. When I started secondary school, all the essays I did, they never went well. I didn't get the best grades, so I just wasn't confident in history. But there weren't any spaces left in geography, so I was kind of left with history because I really wanted to do at least one humanity. So I kind of went for it, but honestly, I ended up loving history. It was so interesting, and I actually got an A star in the end, coming from someone who was so bad at history at the beginning. So even if you hate a subject, please keep your mind open because you may actually love it once you get to GCSE and it's more in depth. And if you practice it, you will get better and you will succeed if you put all your motivation into it. And then I chose business studies just to have kind of a bit more variety and there's something a bit more unique, and it still gave me really good knowledge that I never knew would be so helpful to me now that I'm studying economics. And then I picked French because knowing a different language or knowing at least a few words in a different language is always very helpful considering how globalized the world is now. So yeah, that was kind of my thought process when I picked my GCSEs. And at the beginning I wasn't sure because I thought, oh no, I didn't pick art and everyone told me I had to pick art. Oh no, I picked history and I actually hate history, like what am I doing? I was so stressed. Looking back at it now, I absolutely picked the best subjects for me, and that's because I really thought about what is good for me. So that's the end of the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you're still not sure what subjects to pick and just want some help, want some advice, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below and I will get back to you. So please remember to subscribe, give this video a like, and I'll see you in my next video.